Hello viewers and welcome to Museum of Legend. This is a demo that you can play yourselves. I'll put a link down in the description for a Kickstarter game that, as of now, is fully funded. It met its goal. And I was one of the people that jumped on that. Like, the moment I saw this, I almost threw my money straight at it. I was like, oh my god, I need this in my life. And I was like, wait, no, let's be reasonable about this. Let's check the demo, see what they've actually got, see if we like it. And then if we do, we can throw our money at it. And I played the demo very briefly, and then I immediately threw my money at it. So this is Wizard of Legend, or well, this is Museum of Legend. And this is a sort of separate from the game experience. Sort of like the what's that demo of Final Fantasy 15. It gives you an idea of like the combat and a little bit about the world, without being actually something you'll experience in the game. So it's a nice little slice of gameplay and lore that you can experience. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe this game. It's basically like you know what? To quote the Kickstarter, it's a fast-paced 2D dungeon crawler where you assume the role of a powerful wizard on the quest for fame and glory. The thing that struck me about this game, as well as it being very pretty, I think, was that, and you'll see this as we get into a little bit of combat here, is that if you've ever played Soul Sacrifice, that is what this reminds me of. It reminds me of it so much. If you have never played Soul Sacrifice, holy crap, you are missing out. Go play Soul Sacrifice. Go do it. Go do it right now. Go away. So this is an Earth Shield. It will protect you, and it will damage things around you. It's pretty nice. And of course you have your standard just, slash attack. Can combo that a few times together. Your frontal, your ice, your tornadoes, your fireballs. And this is just a small selection of the abilities that are going to be in this game. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of abilities in the full game. But there are different ways you can combo them together, and there's just... oh man, it's great. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Look at how cool this is. And these are just dummies. They don't even fight back, I think. I don't know. Maybe they're like the chickens in Zelda, where you beat them up long enough and they hunt you down and murder you. Hopefully not. Because I don't think I would survive that right now. But right now we've got a purple cloak, but every time I load this up, they give me a different color, which I think is pretty neat. So this game is going to have... oh yeah, you've also got a dash, which is really nice. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Oh, hello Dante. What are you doing here? But it will have co-op. So if you want to grab, 1, 2, or 3 of your buddies and play through it, you can absolutely do that. It is a thing you can do, and it is one of the big reasons that I grabbed this. Because I was like, this looks really cool, I would enjoy it, but it's really something I'd want to play with my friends as well, you know what I mean? And I saw that it had it, and I was like, oh, sold. So, this is a neat little obstacle course, just teaches you the dashing. It looks like you can't fall off, but trust me, you can fall off. It's a bit forgiving, but you can absolutely just drop to your death. See, look, you just, oh no, and then you're back. But yeah, because I did so good, I got the Fire Dash upgrade, which is actually very useful. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be very useful, but it is. Can't destroy these, huh? And these are some of the enemies you're going to see in the game. A Summon Chaos Knight, you got Chaos Minions, I believe this is a Chaos Wizard, Sorcerer, Mage. Dang it. I had every one of them but there. They got like 2 out of 3 of the words right. So as I said, this has already been funded on Kickstarter. It is fully funded, but there are still stretch goals to hit. And that's why I'm reaching out to you guys. If this looks interesting to you, join me. I've already Kickstarted it. Join me as well. There's only like, what, 5-6 days left? There's not long. There is not a lot. Oh god. Oh god. No. Oh, well. Oh, easy. Then again, it was like literally one enemy, so. But yeah, as you can see, it's like, oh no, he took out part of my shield. But also protected me, so, no complaints. That's just a basic, like, How do these abilities work on something that actually... These paintings. On something that actually fights back. Ah, pretty good. There's actually a place further in here, which we will get to, that offers a bit more of a challenge. It's still pretty easy, but that's because I've done it so many times. But still, I love this. Can I set stuff on fire? You know, I never actually thought about it before, but can I set stuff on fire in here? No, okay. I can just burn it a little bit. Ah, signature Arcana. These are your big bad spells. Like these, like, oh man, look at how huge this spell is. Frankly, I don't think an umbrella is going to help against this. But look at the damage and the range. Especially the range. You're clearing a room with this thing. There is nothing left standing. Can you make a little pentagram? Nah, too much work. I really like that. I like it a lot. So, into this room, you will find... What is this room? I don't actually remember what this room is. Ah, yes, it's where you get to try out the signature Arcana, which, if you remember, we've already used. You saw me use that on the dummies. It's ridiculous. Look at that. Look at that. No chance. Just hit the button and everything around you is dead. Because you are a wizard. And so because of all the different combinations of magic and things, there's going to be a lot of different ways that you can style your character. You know, it's like, do you want to be like a close range fighter? Do you want to be, do you want to be more from a distance? Do you want more like support? Well, maybe support isn't the right word, but you want more defensive skills like the earth shield and the tornado. Do you want the fire dash? There's so many different combinations of spells and abilities and ways to just set up your character. That said, I don't know how getting the spells or utilizing spells is going to work. Is it going to be something you find as you go into it, or is it something you just choose ahead of time and then you find all the ones you didn't choose or something? I don't know. I don't know yet. But you can switch them out. You know, once you do have them, there is an inventory of extra spells and things like, oh, well, you've got this and this, but there wasn't room for that, and, you know, yada yada. And there's also items like the little light fairy here, which is pretty cool. The council members we saw back there were, they're sort of the big bosses. Like, if you wanted to become like an official wizard, you had to go through these trials. And each trial was overseen by one of the council members. And if you went through them all, then it's like, okay, you are officially a wizard. There are currently 3 of them, according to the statues. Please do not touch. Oh, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it all over. Can I get that? Oh, I can. Neat. Very neat. Oh, let you walk on air. Nice. Nope. I had it for like 5 seconds before it killed me. That's how long. Actually, there is something. There is something that I'd like to show you with this, but we will come back to that. Remember how I told you? There's a place in here where you can actually fight. And it's super difficult, they tell you. But really, you can cheese it if you use your signature, which is why. I mean, look at that. Look at just oh man. Just playing this makes me want to play Soul Sacrifice, and that is a huge testament to how good this combat system is. This is a really, really smooth feeling combat system. I like it a lot. I'm gonna be all over this game when it comes out. Oh man, I can't wait. I really, really, really cannot wait for this. They give you a nice little mixture of enemies to play with, though. You've got, you know, your archers, your swordsmen, your knights, your mages. You see, little known fact, medieval bows had laser sight. I know, right? Huge surprise, but it's true. It's true. Confirmed. Saw it here first. And now, another wizard. Now this dude's actually pretty tough. He is not the easiest thing, unless you cheese him with the signature Arcana, which pretty much kills him instantaneously, which is why I'm kind of using everything else right now, but I'm on the verge of death, so we're gonna cheat. No, that didn't feel good. It did not feel good winning that way. Let's fight him again. Yes, I'm ready. Oh, it makes me start from the beginning. So there were definitely times where I had died to this guy, and then when I went to fight again, it let me start directly from that wave. That was pretty cool. I like it. I see that little... I wish I'd paid more attention to it before. That bar in the top left by my health is filling up, but I have no idea what it does. I'm actually really curious about that now. And I'm like walking into every attack in the world because I'm looking at it and I'm like, what is that? I don't know. Maybe it links to the signature Arcana somehow. Maybe it's experience for levels up. Maybe I'm just cheating my way through these waves so I can get back to the cool guy. But no, I found that I've fallen into a pattern with the attacks, and it's so hard for me to break this now that I realize that. Well, even before I realized I did it. Where it's like I'll be like slash, slash, slash. And, oh, that was so cool. He speared me to the wall and froze me. Okay. Oh, nope. I did that out of habit, and I feel shame. I feel great shame with minor action. But yeah, this game is estimated to come out January of 2017. Now, as someone who, has made a Kickstarter game, is making a Kickstarter game, and who has also seen a lot of other people make Kickstarter games, I'm gonna tell you, expect that to not happen. Not because they're not working really hard, but because these things never go according to plan. There's always some crazy thing that happens where it's like, oh my god, what happened? I didn't know that this was a thing. And now it's set the whole thing back by several months, and now everybody hates us, and they're telling us that we should die. And it's like, oh, well. You're welcome for this thing that we're making for you. I don't know, people are weird, man. People are weird. Yeah, mage fights? Man. I don't know if the game will have PvP, but I really hope it does, because this mage fight is the coolest thing in the world. And this is just like 4 or 5 of the spells. Can you imagine when you get like huge Blizzard Arcanas and giant fireball signature moves and just everything, man. Everything. This game is going to be the coolest thing ever. I feel like I'm forgetting something important. What am I forgetting? Let's see. I talked to them. I've been in here. Ooh, right. I wanted to show you guys something. Check this out. I found this and I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. We gotta check this out. Unfortunately, it's like all the way at the other end of the place, but I mean, when you can dash, it's not a super long trip. So I had wondered at one point, I'm like, what is with this little hallway down here? And so I came to check it out, and lo and behold, who is it but the I was gonna say the founders of the game. I mean, I guess they are. The developers of the game. We've got Bundy here on the left, and they're just here to, express their gratitude, their thanks, and to just, kind of what it's been like, and just sort of, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it to somebody who's never worked on this stuff before. Bundy and Dahoon. But it's a very magical experience. It's very stressful. It's incredibly is one of the most stressful things you're gonna do in your life. But it's also incredibly magical. And just being here with these guys and seeing them and just seeing the love they put into this game is just the gold standard for me, because this is something that is a team of 2 people. These 2 brothers, they built all of this by themselves. You know how much work that is? It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. And they're in the home stretch now, and I really am happy to see this become a reality. I am so happy that it met its goal. I knew it would, but there's still always that nervousness that, maybe it will, maybe it won't, who knows. But, I actually had a chance to exchange some messages with Bundy at one point. I was asking him if it was alright if I covered this in a video, because it's just polite. I usually try to ask before I do stuff, and he was like, yeah, sure, that'd be great, thanks a lot. And it's like, he's a super polite, very friendly guy, and I am so excited for this. So yeah, for everybody, thanks for watching and listening to my ramblings. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're gonna back this, because it's amazing. And remember, there's only like 5 or 6 days left at the time of this video going up. I wish I had done this much sooner, but life was life, and I've had to deal with other stuff. But thanks for watching, and look forward to Wizard of Legend.